the monster, versus the boogeyman, officially announced. That's what y'all wanted, right? That's what y'all wanted. David Benavidez, the La Bandera Roja, the Mexican monster, the Ecuadorian monster, the Dominican monster, versus the boogeyman, Demetrius Andrade, the most ducked fighter by champions of this era. Oh yeah. People was talking about, yo, Boo ain't want to fight Janabek. ¿Y quién es Janabek? ¿Y quién es ese pelagato, mi hermano? Who's that? Huh? Oh, Boo ain't want to fight Zach Parker. ¿Y quién es ese tigre? So you telling me he be pulling out of these fights, but he's gonna fight David Benavidez? The most threatening guy in 168, the monster? The guy that a lot of people say is avoided, is Canelo Alvarez is avoiding? And look what Demetrius Andrade is doing. Is Demetrius Andrade going to do Canelo Alvarez dirty work? Is he going, or maybe David Benavidez is going to do Canelo Alvarez dirty work with Demetrius Andrade, because Demetrius Andrade and Canelo Alvarez should have fought in 160 for the undisputed world title. Canelo Alvarez right now, if he would have fought Demetrius Andrade back at 160 and beat Demetrius Andrade, if he would have beat him, he could have became the first male undisputed in two divisions. But the paperwork was not signed, and maybe Canelo Alvarez team just didn't have the confidence to get for their fighter Canelo Alvarez to get in the ring with Demetrius Andrade. And that's why Canelo Alvarez was actually mad at Golden Boy Promotions, because, you know what I'm saying, he wanted that fight as well. So we ain't gonna knock that. We're gonna knock that. That fight should have happened, but the business of boxing failed, right? Both of these guys of that opportunity. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, November 25th, Thanksgiving weekend. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this fight, y'all. Thank you once again, Showtime, Steven Espinoza, PBC, Al Heyman, a.k.a. Al Hamon, a.k.a. and TGB, Tom Brown. Shout out to everybody that made this fight happen. Shout out to Benavidez team for taking this fight, because, of course, even David Benavidez said last year, I want to fight Demetrius Andrade because nobody else want to fight him. So you got to congratulate David Benavidez for wanting to fight Demetrius Andrade. You know what I'm saying? Because that's taking a lot of risk. We all know in the sport of boxing, a lot of people want to see David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez. So this is the type of risk that David Benavidez is willing to take. When's the last time he faced a southpaw? Undefeated, two-division world champion, one of the most high skillful fighters of this generation. Whether people feel like, well, Demetrius Andrade, look at his resume. He hasn't fought nobody. He hasn't fought nobody. It's because that somebody never wanted to fight him. It's because that somebody never wanted to fight him. But he doesn't got all this large fan base that's going to create narratives around Demetrius Andrade and going to debunk a bunch of narratives. But now is the time. He proved y'all wrong that he always wanted the biggest fights. This is a risk fight for Demetrius Andrade, because if he loses, what he got next? Because when he's winning, ain't nobody want to fight him. If he's losing, then what does he got to give? If David Benavidez loses to Demetrius Andrade, then that big fight, that mega fight, the primary fight in the sport of boxing, which is Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez, goes down the drain. Demetrius Andrade got all the skills and talent, got the heavy toolbox to upset David Benavidez. And look, even if Demetrius Andrade versus Canelo Alvarez in Cinco de Mayo of next year, it's still a big fight, because you could see that Demetrius Andrade and Canelo Alvarez do have their thing. The infamous, get the fuck out of here, man. You baby, you a horrible fighter and stuff like that. That was one of the best the best press conference we haven't seen in a long time. Infamous. Can you imagine that promo leading up to Cinco de Mayo? Again? Shit, Demetrius Andrade bring out the cartelo of Canelo Alvarez. Demetrius Andrade bring out the English out of Canelo Alvarez. You know, Canelo Alvarez don't need no more translator because of Demetrius Andrade. But anyway, this is a great matchup. There's a great match. It's two different type of style, but dangerous style. The mechanics of Demetrius Andrade, the power and speed of a 168-pounder like David Benavidez and stuff like that. You don't see a guy that big throw the combination that he throws and stuff like that. So it's going to be an incredible fight. The winner is going to get the utmost respect, whether Demetrius Andrade beats David Benavidez, in which I am picking the upset already. Demetrius Andrade gonna upset David Benavidez, but that's just me. That's just me, because I believe in the skills and talent. I believe that he got a chip on his shoulder. I believe that he's been waiting for this his whole career. And we all know, the real ones know, even in the industry of boxing, all the fighters, all the trainers understand that this man has been highly avoided because of what he brings to the table in terms of skills. Whether you fans want to believe it or not, the industry of boxing, matchmakers, promoters, trainers, fighters, knows everything about Boo Boo Andrade, just like Tyson Fury said early this year. Why people's ducking Demetrius Andrade. Sean Porter has said it. Roy Jones have said it. Andre Ward have said it. Everybody knows Boo Boo from the amateurs. Everybody knows what he brings to the table. But David Benavidez is a dangerous, young, hungry lion as well. That yes, he had a little bit of his hiccup early in his career, but he changed that. You know what I'm saying? Got his wife, got his kids, got his family. You know what I'm saying? Now he's growing. Now he's dedicated to the game, 100%. You're gonna see and shout out to both fathers. Shout out to Paul Andrade. Shout out to Jose Benavidez Sr. that put their sons in position to make money and be great. But this fight right here is a wonderful fight. I hope that Canelo Alvarez skip the Thanksgiving feast and go to the fight, because the winner of this fight gets Canelo Alvarez. The winner of this fight gets Canelo Alvarez. And depending how the performance goes, listen to me what I'm saying. Depending how the performance goes, not the win and not just the loss, depending how the performance goes, if David Benavidez or Demetrius Andrade wins by KO, TKO, they will be the favorite up against Canelo Alvarez, Cinco de Mayo. I think so. I think so. I'm not saying that I'm picking against the Canelo Alvarez. What I'm saying is, I think in the bookies, they will be the favorite. If the performance, not if David Benavidez wins a decision or Andre win a decision, if it's an epic outcome, they will be the favorite. And this brings the type of threat that we need from Canelo Alvarez, because Canelo Alvarez is running out of mega fights. I think he already ran out of mega fights. All that Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, stop it. That's BS. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see that garbage. We don't want to see that fantasy video game fight. Canelo Alvarez is too good for that. But Canelo Alvarez gets the win of this. Can't wait for this fight. Thanksgiving. Thank you, Boo Boo. Thank you, David. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Love you. God bless. And on to the next. Let me know who you got.